Alrighty, it's a quick mission after work. Been slaving away on the saw, ringing up firewood all day, and just shot home, had a feed, packed my gear down here. Haven't been in here for a little while. It's not the first hunt actually for the year though. Pete and Dave and I got out early January. Dave was able to get onto a spiker down in the riverbed, got a shot away at I think it was 168 yards, and yeah, harvested that, and then also got a young stag, an uneven 9-pointer in velvet, which I probably could have got a mate of mine that has that does deer velveting, so I should have probably kept it and got it to him. But anyway, had stag before in velvet and it's been pretty good in the past, and it paid off big time again with heaps of fat on it, so that was pretty good. Anyway, back down here, didn't really get enough footage I felt to put a video together, and certainly didn't get the shot on camera due to the light, so but I'll see if I can merge another hunt into it. So here we are, gonna give it a nudge, a little bit of bush stalking. It's a private block. Yeah, anyway, go around it and hunt on the way back kind of thing, more than probably on the way through. But anyway, give it a nudge and see how we get on. 20 to 7, so alright, let's go. So we made our way through the bush block. Not too much to be seen, wasn't too much sign, a little bit here and there. But the other part of the game plan was to head through that, get onto the public land and get up to a spot that I knew of. And while glassing in the riverbed, saw some lupin moving and wondered if there was deer pushing through. Got the camera back down on there and I can pick up some velvet, the tips of velvet, thinking it was a spiker. So it's like sweet game on, and then as I begin to watch, I realised it was just another stag. So the game plan was to try and find a rest. There was nowhere to actually lie down up there, but I'll just let the video play, and it's relatively self-explanatory. So after getting a bit of scrub cutting done, about 30 seconds later, the velvety stag popped out. So for me it was, the mission was to take meat home. It wasn't after hard antler, or it wasn't after choosing what I could take. I was taking what I was offered. And so this guy popped out and he went down, he carried on grazing. The main part of the mission was to take meat home. Even though that big stag was in there, I wasn't wanting to let this leave. I wasn't wanting to leave without any meat, so I just waited it out and waited for him to turn broadside. So after hearing that shot land, I knew I'd hit it, and so I was just looking back down there with the naked eye, and then the big boy come running back into view and popped out of sight. But I'd seen that, thinking that the deer that I'd shot ran that way, and as he come back, and so I just held fire, still looking down there thinking, oh, I wonder where that other big boy is, not realising that I'd already just seen him. And I waited for about 5 minutes, and then I began to see some movement down there. So I sort of was looking through the scope. I wasn't trying to muck around with my binos, and thought I'd just land another shot into the deer that I shot, thinking it was the deer that I shot. Oh man, just got up to the spot, and I've been looking the other way, and then I come back round and looking down into the lupin, and I could see some of the lupin and crap just moving around, and I thought, oh, I might be deer pushing through. You know, I got the binos up, and sure enough I could see a little bit of velvet, and so it's like, oh, that deer on, there's just no place to lie down up here. I had to rest up against an old tree to get the shot away. But he sounds like he's taken a clean missed on the first shot. It's 178 or something, and clean miss on the first shot, and then the second one you could hear it hit, and then he ran around and stood there, and then got a second one into him. So anyway, I'll get down there. I can know whereabouts he is. It's so thick down in there, so having a little bit of elevation up here has been what's got me onto them anyway. But there was another. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I shot the one that had still a lot of velvet, which I should be able to, I'll take the head and be able to cut it off and give it to a mate of mine that does velveting stags. So I could get $100, and he'll be fat too, so that'll be that's pretty mean. The other one though looked like his antler was had gone hard, and he'd stripped it already, and it looked primo. But I was gonna have a crack at that, and then I couldn't find him again. Whether he smelt and got onto me, or yeah. Anyway, I couldn't find him, and I was like, well, the other one was pushing off, and he seemed like he was beginning to wind me, or the wind's beginning to swirl. So anyway, pack my crap up and get back down there and locate him, because it's a bit of a mission to get back. So I'm gonna have to go back and get the quad, and then come back down here in the dark, and might be able to get should be able to get the good part of it. So yeah, anyway, never saw the other one run off, but yeah, mate, look at this thing. Crap the bed, it's flipping loose. Oh my gosh, look at the size of this. Holy cow, holy cow, mate. Far out. I'm actually wondering if I've hit the other one too. I shot the one in velvet. That thing's huge. It's a flipping monster. I wouldn't even be able to get that on the quad bike even if I tried. It's a flipping beast. Far out. I'll probably never shoot something like this in my life. Far out. Unbelievable. Thank you, Lord. Far out. Loose as. I actually wonder if I've shot two, because I'm pretty sure I nudged off at the velvety one first. I'm sure I did. And if that's the case, then this one came out and I shot him too. So incredibly thick in here. It's just insane. Man. It's fresh in the old willow tree. Who's that? Oh, I did. I found it. Unbelievable. Flipping cracking some doubles. It's going to be a late night. There's the other. Might get some money for some velvet. 10. Oh, 11. Oh, right, okay. Job's just got bigger. Okay, I'll leave that one there and go and get this other beast of a thing. Can't believe I cracked two again. Alrighty, get into some butchering and get the head off and get out of here. Check this out. Okay, so I've just pulled off one of the back legs. Check the fat out on that. That's like over 2 inches there anyway. Here's his tail. There's some serious amount of fat on the back end of a stag, and that's why it's semi-okay to take one in velvet that you're keen to harvest, because it is flippin' mint meat to eat. Heaps of fat. She ain't no scrawny stag. Anyway, bit of a mission. I'll gut that other one out. I may be able to get the other one right out, but I'll see how I go. I'll take the back straps, and I won't even be able to fit the legs in the backpack. They're just too big. I only bought a small one thinking that it would be an easy mission. But and then I'll go back and get the quad, and then she'll be able to come all the way back up. And if I can get that whole stag out, I will. otherwise it's back wheels and back straps, and yeah, there's a bullet through the shoulder, so I'd say the front wheel's a bit stuffed on the other one. So anyway, carry on. Yeah, get out of here. Alrighty, strap the big boys on. It's just 15 points. Unbelievable. Honestly, I can't believe it. It's not something that I would have thought I'd see down in here. Whew. And it's a whole lot of back legs. Took all the back straps out, back legs. I've got work tomorrow, so I wasn't going to muck around with front shoulders that are blowing up. Bit of velvet. Going to take that up to my mate, see if it's worth anything, or I could just muley it up and eat it myself maybe. But yeah, anyway, she's a big sucker, old. Be interesting to know how old he is. So mean, anyway, get this old beast back, our old king quad, and yeah, go to bed. It is it's just gone 11 now, so I don't know, might be lucky if I'm in bed by 12:30, 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock probably by the time I put all my crap away. Anyway, mean as, cheers for watching. See you on the next one.